Hello guys, this is Becca. I hope I can get this lighting where you can see without so much of a glare. And I want to go ahead and apologize if you hear any loud banging and tools and different things going on. My husband is remodeling our bathroom. So he's beating and banging and carrying on in there every now and then. But I wanted to share with you my junk journal that I made completely from junk mail. You know how you get the sales flyers and different things in the mail and you just chunk them in the trash. Well, I said, why should I throw these things away when I can use them and, put them to good use? So I decided to make me a junk journal. And if you've been keeping up with my videos, you know I've been doing some jelly plate images and different things on paper, on junk mail. Well, I've constructed it. Is that what you call it? I've put it together. I've made a junk journal. So what I've done is this first page, what I used for the cover, was a big flyer that came in the mail with ads or sales, something to do with it. You know, and they were thin paper. They're magazine shiny type paper, but they were thin because they were sales papers. So I gessoed all of my papers, and then I painted them, or either did jelly plate images. I think on all of them I did the jelly plate images. So I'm doing swap and glue also, and I had received this big magazine page, or either it might have been it may have been like a calendar page or whatever, of these roses. And so as soon as I saw that, I told, as I was showing it, the magazine images that I had received, as I was showing them on video, I mentioned that I would most probably use the rose paper to cover the front of my junk journal. So that's what I did. Now I have a ribbon here that I'm going to use to close it. And after I took my big piece of paper and I glued the magazine paper on it, then I bound my book. I put duct tape, the decorative duct tape, on the edge to hold my ribbon on and to help secure the binding. But it didn't look right because it was it was kind of like a tie-dyed look, and it just clashed with the roses. So I took some strips of the red glitter tape that I have, and I put it over the duct tape. So that is the front and back of my journal, and this little flap opens up, and I thought I might put some Velcro, but since I'm using the tie, I'm not going to put anything there. I'm just going to leave it. So this is what it looks like after doing all of my pages in the either painting it, or I think they're all jelly plate. But after doing it in the jelly plate images, I bound my book using the binding kit that I purchased from Walmart, I believe, and I just bound all of my papers together. And so I will do a quick flip through. I haven't decorated yet. This is just pages, and so I'm going to go back through and maybe put some pockets and decorate it, or I may either do that, or I may use it as a glue book. I'm not sure yet, just how I'm going to use it. And if I use it as a glue book, I won't put any pockets or anything in it. I'll just glue on each page. The only thing is the pages are pretty, except for these. Now these didn't turn out like I wanted it. The black and orange ones, I did black and orange, and then it picked up some colors I already had on there. But I just didn't care for those. Now that one's pretty good. That was the red and orange, red and black there. I liked that one pretty good. I had my pages kind of sticks together, but like I said, if I use it for a glue book, that'll be covered up. I let it dry really good, but they still stick when it's been closed a while. But now this side of this paper, I forgot to put it on an image. I had just rolled my brayer over it one time when I was doing my paint on my jelly plate, and I had rolled my brayer over it, but I forgot to come back and actually do the jelly print on it. So, but I said, well, it's a glue book, or either it's a journal, it's going to be decorated, that's fine. So I didn't pull out the jelly plate just to do that one. But this here is the flip through. Now this here is like the flap of an envelope, because I have an envelope over here, and that's part of it that was bound. I just glued it down so it wouldn't be just that one little flap there. And this is that well, that's actually another paper that I didn't. Okay, this one I left this way because I just rolled the brayer over it, and it does have some paint on it. This one is the one I completely forgot to do. I did, get some paint on it from when I was doing the other side and all, but I think it turned out cute. And the fact that all of these papers, that one I just painted, I didn't do a jelly image, but all of these papers would have been just chunked in the trash, but I took them and I used them to make a junk journal out of. And I think it turned out really cute. That I did have that turned over, but I seen that it fit, so I just left it open. And then that's that envelope that I told you, that the flap of the envelope, and put stuff in there. That's the back side of the envelope. I didn't like those colors I used, but I maybe cover the pages up that I don't like. Maybe I can cover them completely up. Now these pretty pages, I'm going to want to not cover the whole thing up. See how that's sticking? That'll have to be covered up. So that is my junk journal. What do y'all think about it? I think it turned out pretty good. I have me a nice little book to do junk journal or gluing in for a glue book or whatever. I have a nice little book here made out of just junk mail that would have normally been tossed in the garbage. So I am excited about that, and I'm probably going to be making some more, because just about every day you get junk mail, so I just keep it, and then when I get enough to make up a book, I'll put it together, or I'll start decorating it or painting the pages or whatever, and put it together for y'all to see and to use. Or I may even put some up on my Macari, in my Macari closet on Macari. So you just never know what you might find. Excuse me. But this being my first one, and it turning out so well, which I wouldn't want to put it up on Macari if it didn't turn out well, but you know what I mean. It being my first one, I'm probably going to keep it. And then as I make more, I may not actually, I've got a lot of scrapbook paper that I'm going to make journals out of to put up on Macari. I may not put the ones up that I actually make out of junk mail. We'll just have to see how they turn out. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you, and I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to get started working on some crafts. I'm not sure yet just what I'm going to work on, but I'm going to get off of here. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will talk with you later. Bye.